I guess you can't polymodel. What you can do is you can hit Control W, and now if you have a polygroup here, you can do W and then Control tap any polygroup, and that'll isolate just that polygroup. So if you have that polygrouped, and then all these polygrouped, just by hitting Control W, you can Control tap these with transpose selected, and it'll go ahead and mask those, so you can, you know, move just these pieces around. If you want to, you can actually go through here and you can squeeze these down if you want to do a little bit of hard edge type modeling. You can mask this top part, invert that mask, go in here with your scale, and then hold down Shift E to scale, and you can scale this down. And as far as I know, there's no creasing in here. So really, if you're a power ZBrush user, it's more about like problem solving around things that you no longer have access to, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of fun. I don't mind doing it. But let's talk a little bit more about stuff we haven't gone over. So we'll do Dynamesh this thing. You also have a create shell. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. So I'm going to do ZBrush primitive. We're going to grab a cylinder. We're going to go to the bottom. I'm going to hold down Alt and drag out a cylinder here. And I'm going to do W to kind of move this down. So I already know if I control drag and control drag again, it's going to cut out a cylinder. However, if you turn on create shell, you clear the mask and you turn on create shell, and you have a thickness of 4, it'll actually create a shell with a thickness of whatever that thickness of 4 is. It's got crazy polygroups in there. We'll just hit Control W. And now what we have is it went through, it cut in that cylinder we had, it gave us a certain thickness. So now when you do Control Shift and isolate this, you're going to see there's a wall thickness all the way through this thing. So it's a nice hollow object. So there's create shell in Dynamesh.